Ooh, on this live. There you go. Share, copy link. Facebook groups, TV club, read something, paste. Yeah. All right. So let's go over the tomfoolery in this game, bro. We come into this game only turning the ball over, I think, 3 times. 3 turnovers, 1 was a fumble, 2 picks. Obviously, first interception on the season was the throwaway that went for a pick 6 against the Chargers. But yeah, let's go ahead and knock out some of these. Look at some of these highlights, man. Interception number 1. Now this is Devin Funchess. This is my 2nd game playing with Funchess. After his abilities, he does have post flag elite. It's number 17, left of your screen. All right, post flag elite. To my understanding, one of the better abilities in the game because corner routes already hard to defend. B, it gives you increased catching on corner routes. And here crosses the face of the DB, put it up, corner the end zone, and the DB undercuts it. That's not a superstar X Factor or anything DB. That's just Justin Reed. You see what I mean? But he's able to get this interception, right? That's interception number 1, thrown to the corner, on the corner, right? 1-on-1, DB, big play, cool beans, bro. The rest of this game, I think all of his completions were pretty much out routes or drags. I don't think he threw anything else. Let's see if we can find one that was kind of funky. I think I started adjusting to this mid-game. Right here, this is the adjustment that you're supposed to use versus an out route. When you see an out route coming, look at the inside leverage by the DB, number 29. This obviously isn't an elite DB, but he's going to get the jump on this route. He did exactly what I told him to do, be where he was supposed to be, but he's, going up against DeAndre Hopkins. It is what it is. It happens. Caleb Wilson for a touchdown here. Don't have the highlight of that, unfortunately. Let's see. 2nd and 1. Now, you'll see in these highlights that I'm literally like lighting his ass up as he's throwing these passes. We got guys in his face. But 2nd and 6 right here. He's showing this 7-man front. I'm not afraid of it. I'm gonna hit routes. Right. It's easy to read. We see where his user is. Once we determine his user, we know where we're going with the ball. He's in the middle of the field. I can throw to either one of these hitches, 27 or 85. All right, I'm throwing at 85 here. Ball is coming out. The button has been pressed, has been released. The ball should be out. No, I get sacked. Right? Cool story, bro. Let's see what this one was. Riley Roby. Now this is just bad route running. What happens to 17 here? You're running an in route, bro. It's no reason that you should be 8-9 yards down the field carrying the defender into where I'm throwing this ball. This is bad. Like if this is basically double China. 17 runs a dig. A speed in. 11 runs a speed in. 85 runs a corner route. Okay, that's 3-on-2. 3-on-2. This is basic math. Well, obviously I changed my guy to a flat right here because I want him to A, be a quick route unless if it's a blitz, and B, keep this guy with his eyes down, at the flat, right? But for whatever reason, 17 gets this chuck animation where he's now breaking on his route at 10 yards, bro. Like he's running his in route at 10 yards instead of 5. That's what throws this off right here. That's how this is a pass breakup. Brooke, wait a minute, Brooke. I'm doing something. So yeah, this is a 3rd down, 3rd and 7. See cover 2. Oh, double China, bro. Oh, double China. Look at the space that's voided here. Because this defender should be covering this dig route, well, this 5-yard in. This defender is held down by this flat defender, by this flat route, I'm sorry. And then you have a corner route that's sitting under a cover 2 safety. I guess this cover 2 safety can break on this, but not after it's completed. You know what I mean? But because 17 gets into this animation, like, bro, like, if your job is to cut at 5 yards, like, you should be cutting right here the cornerback's depth. So at the 40-yard line, at the most, that's when you should be cutting inside. Carry up the field. Carrying a DB into a place where I'm throwing the ball. Incomplete. Tomfoolery number 1. Right? Tomfoolery number 1. I think that's not from a recovery. That's actually just a punt. Let's see, 3rd and 7, Fuller for 10 yards. Here we go. I'm sending the house, right? Let's see. Yeah, my user's right here over the middle, waiting for you to throw the drag. Throws the curl. Good job, good read. Can't be mad at that. Let's see. This one was kind of tough. It's a tough read. I don't know why he throws this. Like, my user's standing right there at the snap of the ball. You see my user standing there. You don't want to throw an RPO right where I'm going, but he does. He gets the completion too. Is what it is. 3rd and 2, Will Fuller. Gun trips. He's actually looking for this one-play touchdown he's got with Hopkins down here. This little inside release fade, and basically it just torches man. And any type of match, any type of cover 2 or 4, cover 6, it's going to torch this route right here. Haven't let him throw it the last 2 times we played because every time I see this formation, I already know what it is. But yeah, it's bracketed, but it's definitely still open. But he gets a completion right there on 3rd and 2. Let's see, 2nd and goal. Deshaun Watson sacked. Sent the overload on the left side. Does not read the hot read, which is in a flat left. We're able to get the sack here. DeAndre Hopkins for 12 yards. This right here pissed me off the entire game. This pissed me off the entire game. I understand my DB's got to get beat. I understand it. It's cool. But, like, 29 is looking directly at 10. I don't know why you look back there when the receiver is over there and you're in man, bro. Like, that's so trash. But we wound up holding the 3. He does take his 3 right there, which is smart. Me personally, I would have went for it. But, you know, it is what it is. 1st and 10. Punches. Right side of the screen here. Running a lot of confusion in the middle. Got a lot of inside releases. Got 85 releasing inside, 11 releasing inside, 84 releasing inside. Keeping his user there. And once everything disperses, you got a whip route, you got a corner route, and you're out of position. Bang, bang, easy money. Let's see, Funches for 14. Funches is becoming like my #1 receiver. It's crazy. Right here, it's basically the same thing. He uses over the middle, so you can see his user right there. Got a whip route. He's not worried about that whip. He's in cover 2. He is worried about that halfback seam though, which gets his eyes going left. Could have thrown the hitch. Could have thrown the seam if he didn't come over and use it. But here we go. Throwing the open grass. Here's the 2nd interception. 2nd interception here. Number 11 is going to run a corner out. Now your corner out breaks about 1 to 2 yards inside the end zone here. And what happens is this is basically a runoff coverage. You know what I mean? Like, you get to the safety, you cut, and you carry this to this back pylon. This is where this ball goes. This is where this ball goes. And then you can see from the 11 to 27, he's already past the safety. You throw this to his back pylon, this is a touchdown, right? It's a touchdown. Practice this 100 times, thrown it in games 50 times. Bro, like, he just literally stops his route, man. He stops his fucking route, bro. Like, I don't know in what world when you're running a pylon corner. Bang. I don't know what made you stop your route here, bro. Stops his route, and of course Madden doesn't let you throw the ball where you want to throw it. It throws it wherever the wide receiver is tethered to, in which this corner can come and make this play. Like, come on, bro. That's interception number 2. First one, I get it. Cool. It was one-on-one. 6'4" wide receiver gets beat by a 6-foot DB. Cool. Happens, right? But the second one, the wide receiver literally did not run the route. It is what it is. This right here, number 22, is going to run his favorite little route right here out of this pistol formation. It's kind of like a Texas route, but it's an in route basically. But it's the way the angles are. It basically beats any type of man coverage like a wheel route up the field before he makes a second cut. So it gets a nice little completion there. 56-yard touchdown. Can't even remember what that was, to be honest. Let's see. Pass to Dobbins on 3rd and 12. This one was a pretty cool play. This is a check down that went for a first down. So he's running off all of the coverage here. He's usering up the seam, slot left. Obviously that's where he's supposed to be. I should have snapped through that. Based off where he is, should have snapped through it. Because when 59 comes, that means there's nobody in that curl flat zone over there. But there's also, his user who could have jumped on that as well. But in any case, 27's right here. Run a little curl route, bang, linebacker comes down. It was actually a DB playing linebacker. I don't even know who it is. I don't even know who Moore Jr. is, but we're able to get the first down here. Falling over the pile. First and 10. Let's see. A little compression here. I think this is actually a little play action whip route. Yeah, play action whip. Number 84 is going to catch this one. As we get blasted here. That sucks. It's actually sent the corner. That's why I got hit as I threw, but easy little completion. 4th and 3, we get sacked. Now, this is tough. This is a 3-man rush. It's a 3-man rush. Number 74 has secure protector as his ability, right tackle. Secure protector, bro. So that means I'm not supposed to get instant pressure, right? Snap the ball here. We got our double teams on the left and in the middle. One-on-one with that guy, and he just lets him go. And I try to take off here, but it's obviously there's nothing I can do when your right tackle just releases a DN or a pass rusher. This is not a superstar pass rusher, bro. Like this is Whitney Merciless. By no means is he a bum, but he's also not supposed to be the 87 overall right tackle. Not like that anyway. But in any case, gets the sack on 4th and 3. It happens. Right here, this is actually my user error. I'm actually trying to bluff a blitz and get out of position. We quick snapped it right to the tight end. Good job by him. 3rd and 2, Dylan Cole. This is actually another good play, man. He's a good user. But at the same time, his user's, left to the screen, left to the hash. He's going to use the left side of the field here. Again, I got that tight end. Not tight end, the halfback releasing vertically to keep the user on that side of the field, which is where I want him to be. But I guess maybe I rolled out right a little bit, and that's what telegraphed this throw. But 17's coming open on a dig. Low trigger pass, try to get him down. 51's able to go ahead and get the incompletion. Force the incompletion right there. Now that is a good play. Don't get it twisted. That's a good play by him. But it's just unfortunate. When I say like the things that didn't go this way, it didn't go our way. Everything didn't go our way. Right here, we're gonna get an interception. This is actually my user, strong safety. Waiting on him to throw to this tight end here. He does. Actually there to make the play, going for a swat here. But we go for the swat, the ball gets tipped up in the air. I'm still on the strong safety. I'm holding triangle to try to get this ball here, get under the ball. 47 gets the interception. That makes no sense because realistically, I'm there to make the play. Let me make the play as a user. But in any case, 47 gets it. We're able to get the interception, get the ball back. And 21-yard touchdown right here. Braxton Miller on a 2-point conversion. Easy money. Let's see. Second one, he gets a 27-yard run right here. This one's kind of on me. If you can see the alignment here on the defense. He's supposed to hit that gap right there. We're not there to user and fill it with ourselves, by ourselves. So that's how he gets that 27-yard run right there. Let's see. Here's our only fumble we forced of the game. I think our second fumble we forced of the season in 7 games. So we come out in a certain look, and we actually audible down to a man blitz. Get the pressure we needed. He sent everybody out on routes. Get the ball out, and we just don't get the recovery. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, 3rd and 14 here. So I think we sent the crib again. Yeah, we did. 57 and 47 both get free for the sack here. Really should have been a shared sack, but I'll take a solid 1 sack for Toure. Let's see, 1st and 10. At this point, I'm just chucking it. It's the 4th quarter. I'm trying to take deep shots here. No secret. I do know how to get the ball deep down the field, especially with Mahomes and the speed that I have at wide receiver. J.J. Watt forces me out, forces a throw a little bit early. But it's one-on-one, your wide receiver against their DB. And, again, we lost every 50-50 ball here in this game. Lost one with Funchess. Right here we lose one with Campbell. It's just unfortunate, bro. Like, his DBs played way above their overalls. It's 1st and 5 right here because I got a penalty on a play where we actually would have had would have picked off a screen, basically screen pass, halfback screen, and we get a penalty. It's just pretty trash at this point. Right here, I called that same adjustment to stop the corner route as it did last time, where the guy was in position. But look at 29 here, we get completely routed. Like, bro, I set you to defend the corner route, my nigga. And look where he takes steps inside. Like, that makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. That's terrible. But again, like I said, bro, everything went wrong in this game. Let's see. Fumble recovered by Whitney Merciless here. Yeah, here's a little read option. I'm just, getting out of the game, just moving the ball a little bit, trying to get some yards, some stats. Running a Wiley read option. The only guy that's supposed to be unblocked here is this outside linebacker. That's your read guy. This guy's supposed to be blocked by 72. 61 is supposed to come. Well, 61 and 78 is supposed to combo on the center, and then peel off to get to this guy. But as you can see right here, from the thing, it's going to be a fumble. 60 doesn't even touch the guy that's over the center. This makes absolutely no sense mathematically, bro, at all. So 78 winds up getting the nose tackle. 72 is targeting the weak side linebacker. And then, basically just leaving the quarterback here, like, because your read man crashes down, you keep the ball with the quarterback. But oh no, there's an unblocked DN here. Like, come on, bro. Like, Madden, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, Madden. And then, here we go, 33-yard touchdown. This is what is it? Inside zone split. I think one of the guys is going to come. No, it's actually a power or wham. So basically, really good timing, really good blocking here. 52 is in a position to make the play, but doesn't, and then he just wiggles the safety, bro. Yep. Yeah. And 20 right there. Love it when your safeties, like your literal last line of defense. You have a guy. Just look at it from his view, bro. All is snapped. You see the guard pull. You know it's power. You know it's running. They're running the ball here. Square up, and then you lose them. Like, Madden, stop it. That's not happening to any safeties, bro. Legit, not at the NFL level. Get the ball back. Go up top again. We actually would have had this if our wide receiver did not get bumped 15 yards down the field here. So, where we're snapping the ball from the 21, 22-yard line. Let's see where he gets bumped at. Bam, right there. There's that. That's almost at the 40. 38. He gets bumped at the 38-yard line, which is trash. Because his sole responsibility here is to run the hash. Run outside of the hash. The safety is going to rotate because there's 3 receivers on this side of the field. Okay? Safety is going to rotate. He always rotates to the speed side. And boom, that right there makes me not throw this ball. Well, it should have made me not throw this ball because I still end up throwing it. Threw it late. What happens is you want to throw this right when that safety starts to look at that other guy that's down the field here. You can see 85 is also running vertically, clearly in front of this guy. Safety's, he has the attention of the safety basically. Safety has to split the difference. He threw it late. Still shouldn't have thrown it, but it is what it is, man. 3rd and 8, we wound up getting a pick right here. Running a little RPO. What is a stretch alert, whatever that shit is called. We're going to use it a slot guy here in case it's a bubble. Because we know this backside is going to get chased down by our DN or our outside linebacker. We can just play the backside pass game here, and that's what we do. Waiting for the bubble. You see that it's not a bubble. You just get under the slant. Easy money. Take that for a pick, and then get this base coverage for a big touchdown here. There's no routes on the right side of the field, so that DB had nothing to cover. That's why he didn't notice the post coming behind him. But yeah, that's it, man. We lost. Took a fat ass L. Didn't score until the second half, but two first half interceptions in the red zone kind of killed it. You know what I mean? On 2 corner routes that should have been touchdowns or incompletions. But yeah, that's it. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, be sure to dislike and leave some info comments and not subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.